So basically what you're going to want to do is go to set this up. You're going to want to go into inbound. There's a special end group called warm transfer closers, okay? And this is where you'll assign the agents. You'll click on agents, and then for example, you put in the agent name right here, and then you'll hit selected, and then hit submit. And that's how you'll assign the agents to the warm transfer. Now these are the ones that are actually taking the closer calls that you're assigning in here. As far as adding that, so agents can transfer to that in group, for example, this is a sample campaign AC Baltimore. You have to go to advanced settings, and then right here there's a checkbox called warm closers. That has to be checked, and then hit save settings after that's checked. And then now that that is saved that way, then you'll be able to log in once again. You'll choose the AC Baltimore or whatever campaign that you set up, and then matter of fact, this shouldn't be there. If you see that there on the other campaign, then everybody else is going to be able to click on that, and you don't want that. So what I'll do is I'll log out here for a second, and then I'll go into this AC Baltimore campaign, and actually the reason why is because it was checkboxed here, you see. But we want it only in this allowed transfer group right here. You only want it in this one. That's for all agents. Now when I go back, and then I'll be in AC Baltimore. So if I was one of the regular agents that's not a closer, that's not there now. We'll submit. Call agent web phone.
Only person in this conference.
Alright, so then, alright, you're on the line. Once you're on a live call, then you'll be able to click this transfer button. And on this transfer button is right here, this little drop down. You'll be able to select. Now, you'll always want to make sure that consultative is checked, okay? You checkbox it. Alright, once that checkbox is, that'll allow you to do a three-way call without doing a blind transfer. You can do the dial with customer. Once you do that, you hit dial with customer, and it'll call this warm transfer group. If this warm transfer group wasn't selected, then it won't.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be transferred to the next available agent.
And then you're going to want to, once they pick up the line from the in group, the agent's going to say, hi, I have John Doe on the line. He wants to know more information about the program. I'm going to go ahead and leave it with you. Have a nice day. Go ahead, agent. And then what you do is you hit leave three-way call. I'm not going to hit it because then we'll leave this call. Well, if you hit leave three-way
You are
call,
currently the only person in this conference.
I can just hang up on this call. And then that'll leave them on the line together. So now, once you're done, you can actually, probably should have dispositioned that as transfer. Alright, now to set up the closers campaign, what you're going to do is go into closers. In campaign area, right? You went to campaign, and then you hit type in closers, and you can search closers. Campaign. Open up the closers campaign. And then all I did on here was allowed the in groups. So basically, I want to set it up on the inbound groups only, right? So if you created more in groups, then you could actually put them in here and checkbox them. in the closers section. So there we go. So I'm going to check box both of these right here. So that way they could actually take a transfer and then transfer that transfer if they wanted to. You don't need any lists in this campaign if you don't want to, but this is the campaign where they can log into and always accept the calls. Okay, so now that's all set up. So now if I was a closer now, I would then log into the closers campaign. Right here at the very bottom. Hit login. There you go. And then it'll be warm transfer closers. And then that'll show up in the closers campaign. Alright? And then you don't need to hit blended calling on this one. You just need to hit submit. Call agent web phone. Use your admin task. Now once you're logged in, you don't even actually have to hit the ready button. You just click on this show calls in queue button right here, and then all the calls that call in will show up right here. And then you can just hit take call on it. So I'll make an example. Let's see if it puts it in. So basically, if I go make a okay, and now if I hit that transfer button, and then I choose the transfer button. Now they don't do this. This would be the other agent doing that. And then they would hit dial with customer. Oh shoot, you know what? I screwed that call up. Better redo it because okay. Alright, so now I'll hit the transfer button. Now they would have had to hit this consultative. That's why that didn't work. And then we'll go to warm transfer closers and then dial with customer. And there you go. So if you were the closer,
Your call is very important to us.
you would
Please
just
stay
hit
on the
this
line and you'll
take
be
call.
transferred to the next
You
available
wouldn't even
agent.
have to be on pause. So if I do this, I'm going to be taking a call for myself. So then what I can do is I can hit leave three-way
You are
call.
currently the only person in this conference.
Now that call over here is waiting in the queue, but I was on ready, so I should have paused. Let's try that again. So what I'm going to do is, and then I'm going to hit the transfer button here. I'm going to hit consultative. I'm going to hit warm transfer close. Dial with customer.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be
And
transferred to the next available agent.
Leave three-way call. Right here, just
You
like
are
that.
currently the only person in this conference.
And then if I pause agent dialing, I would set it as transfer, right? Then you can see my call. I just transferred my own self into the queue, right? And then if I wanted to, see, I'm on pause. I'm not on ready. And then I could hit take call. And now I'm connected to the call. And then even if I wanted to re-queue the call, but I could actually put the call back into the queue right here for another closer to answer if I wanted to do that. And that concludes the training.